We're ready for the Mahoosuc Notch. Yay! We're kind of ready. It's gorgeous.
Fondue.
So I did not take very many pictures or do very much recording in Mahoosuc Notch. I'm sure that doesn't shock you. It was tough. It was terrifying at times. I recommend maybe looking at another YouTuber's channel to actually try to get a good glimpse of what it was like. I did my best. Druid found the tunnel. I was so thankful to be able to experience Mahoosuc Notch with my friends, Druid and Sweets, Milkshake and Ratatouille, not just for the companionship of them, but just it helped me. Like there were parts where my leg could not reach the next thing. There was one part where Milkshake had to put her hand out and I had to step into her hand and then onto the next part. It was terrifying and I can't imagine doing that by myself. Also, all of them, but mainly Milkshake and Druid kind of took turns leading the way. Then it was really sweet because Ratatouille kind of stayed at the end behind Sweets and I, even though I know he could have went through that thing probably in 10 minutes by himself. But it was just very nice to feel safe and supported on all ends. Oh, there's the stick holding up the boulder.
Yay!
Thanks, Milkshake.
Yay! Mahoosuc Notch. It's just a big rock climb. Woohoo!
We here running water for the first time in days. Druid's getting water. Pop quiz. Which water came from the campsite? Which water came from the little cavernous waterfall? All right, we're gonna go in the cave. Here comes the rain right when we finish. Our reward for finishing Mahoosuc Notch is to climb Mahoosuc Arm, which is nasty, just nasty elevation. I can't remember what it was. The guys were spouting out the details later, but it's like 1,300, I think, feet per mile. Lots of elevation, and long. It's like over a mile. We have a mile left of that. So I'm either staying at the Spec Pond shelter with everybody else tonight, which is I think just about in 2 miles, 1.9 perhaps, or trying to push on 6 point something, 6.5 probably now, miles to get picked up by my parents. If I can muster the energy, that's the plan I'd prefer. But the big issue is the weather. I don't know. It's supposed to start thunderstorming perhaps, and I don't know that I feel safe in this terrain doing that. That was stupid steep. What is this called?
Mahoosuc arm.
Mahoosuc arm. This is our review for that nasty, nasty climb. Oh well, at least that's a good view right there. Also, it's not raining, so. It was unexpected. That is really cool looking. With all the haze. Don't even know what it is. The shelter is Speck Pond shelter. So this is gonna shock you. That was Speck Pond. I went past the shelter. So I'm gambling with the weather. Don't love doing that, but I also don't love, you know, playing it too safe. I think it just started sprinkling as I said that. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what that is. If that's a grouse, then I'm terrified. Please get off the trail, furry friend. I'm trying to walk fast. I'm trying to beat the rain. Could you walk somewhere else? I'm not trying to threaten you. Please. Please, can you go somewhere else? Oh my gosh. All right. If you just went off the trail, then I wouldn't be following you. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Nope. Okay. Yep. Bye. Anyways, literally just thanking God for every single step that I'm taking that's not in the rain. Every single minute that it's not raining. I have less than 4.5 miles. So it's not like it's going to be whatever. It'll be what it is. Another one, but he got off the trail. He or she. Thank you. You know how I always say I'm glad it's not raining and things like that? Well, it's raining. Climbing this in the rain and the raging winds was terrifying. Just being honest. It's been quite a while since I've had to walk with like floody trail conditions. We definitely need the water, so hopefully this wasn't the stupidest thing in the world, and hopefully I get to the car safely and the water sources are replenished and it's just all good. So pretty. Came out of the parking lot. Of course, Mom and Dad are here, and that's exciting. But there's also trail magic.
And then you can start it with this. Congratulations! Did you come up from Georgia?
Yes, I did.
Look at you, did 1930.
Woo! Oh my goodness, 270. That's awesome. Thank you,
got
guys. That is awesome. Like
this.
that is just.
Isn't that so much fun?
Oh,
And then
yes.
we have battery packs if you need it.
I normally would, but since I have Mom and Dad, I don't. Hi, Mom and Dad.
Amazing.
I'm a happy girl. Look at this blanket. Thank you, Aunt Susan.
Can't have it. It's mine.
Oh. Mom's letting me borrow the blankie from Aunt Susan. I think this would go perfectly in my backpack. Very lightweight. Oh my gosh. So glad I made it. Obviously, I didn't film hardly anything during that last 4.5 miles because it was raining for a lot of it. Just honestly, the first like 1.5 miles was kind of terrifying because it was, I'm calling it main terrain, like the just ridiculous, like scrambly, scary stuff, and it was raining. But then, thankfully, the last like 3 miles were like just normal AT, like old AT. So that wasn't that big of a deal. That was wet. The rocks were like gritty, like grippy, so they weren't like the smooth, slippery stuff. So that was good. Made it to the car literally like 4 minutes after I said I was going to. So that was fun. There was trail magic. I already showed you that. We're at an Airbnb. I got a shower. Mom had dinner for me, and we're just gonna snuggle and hang out. And I'm so happy I get a 0 tomorrow. I need it. It's a 0 day. My goals today are to stay in my pajamas. I'm drinking coffee. I don't drink coffee on trail, but I do drink it on 0 days. I have my little heating pad on my neck and shoulders. Y'all, my body is so sore today from the Mahoosuc Notch yesterday. Wow, I'm gonna have to do some stretches. We could not find a church nearby at Sunday. That was my original hope, to have a 0 on a Sunday to go to church, but you know, we're at a cute little Airbnb with a TV and Wi-Fi, so we're going to stream church later. Daddy and I had cinnamon rolls this morning. I'm gonna work on YouTube videos. I'm sure Mom and I will do games or puzzles or something. It's gonna be a good day. Much needed rest. We decided to watch online church for the church I used to go to in Georgia, Compassion Christian Church. Of course, when I lived there, I went in person. But if you find yourself in a position where you are looking for an online sermon to watch, definitely recommend Compassion Christian Online. I was going to stay in my PJs all day and stay on the couch, but Mom mentioned the word restaurant, and so I got up. So we're going somewhere to eat. Dad just said that we have a guarantee of a moose sighting today, so
Yay.
that's exciting. Yeah, we're doing nature stuff. We walked, Mom and I took a very long hike from the car to here. There's the car. But we might go walk to the bridge to get a better view.
Pretty down
Very nice. What town are we in? Rumford, Maine? Something like that? These legs are not supposed to be walking today.